Hello everybody, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV, live from Sky Sports News Studios. We've been down here for the day, giving us our opinions on Newcastle's transfer market. You know, we've seen Ivan Toney leave, Rob. Bit of speculation was, we're going to have a couple of players coming in, but the only one that looks like that's come through, and it's official now, is Federico Fernandez for a fee, I believe, around about 6 million. Are you happy about the deadline day?
It could have been better, it could have been worse. Federico Fernandez, positives. He has Premier League experience. It's not exactly very good, but at least he's another player through the door. We now have pretty much like a backup for Lejeune now that he's going to be on the sidelines for a good chunk of the season. So, yeah, it could have been worse, it could have been better. That's probably the words that I would use.
So we were obviously on Sky Sports News before, and we were pretty down, not impressed with the transfer window. Sky are saying, that it's a net profit of 20 million, which in itself is a bit of a joke in my opinion. But, we didn't get cover at left back. Is that concerning?
Yeah. Because I think it only takes one bad tackle on Dummett for us to be screwed. Or more.
We've got Javier Manquillo for a replace. I mean, that's worrying.
Yeah. It's a joke. It really is. Where's the money? Where's the good quality players? You see teams around us who are rivaling us in this transfer window, who are spending a good 30-40 million, who are about the same stature as us, spending on good quality players, spending that big money wisely, and it's where is it? Where is it?
Well, that is it. I mean, just today alone, Everton went absolutely crazy. We've had Ped and Baz in from Toffee TV. They've been loving it in here because they've been going crazy. In West Ham, we had Dan, which you'll see on the video the next day or two. He's been on the channel as well. He's great. And we're speaking to Dan yesterday, and he said that the protests helped for them. But the thing is, yes, Fernandez. I mean, he's going to be back up. Effectively, maybe the odd rotation game, so at least that's a positive. But all in all, how would you sum up this transfer window?
A joke. I think you nailed it when you were talking live on Sky Sports, and it's just been disheartening. I think I did all my talking on the last question. It's just disheartening to see how the teams around us are just in a much better position than us right now.
Let me ask you this then. Could it be a good thing that we don't have to keep talking about transfers now? Is there some sort of, because now it'll move to Rafa Benitez and his contract, that's where the media will focus it. Maybe it might actually will sell, who knows, that's for another day. But is that a good thing? We don't have to keep talking about transfers. Now we can say, this is our squad until at least January, let's go.
Yeah, I mean...
Is that a positive?
Well, the window's over now. There's no more speculative talk or any more. The focus is now on the new season. Yes, Rafa Benitez, we need him to sign that contract. I can't see it happening. But yeah, it's positive in the sense that all the talking, it's time for it to stop. It stops now, so we can focus from the first game of the season.
Yeah, so I think the transfer window, if you give it a rating out of 10...
Can I sort of put in here? You say rating out of 10. I know I've dwelled on the doom and gloom side of it, but at the same time, there have been positives in what hasn't happened, like keeping our big name players.
Pete was saying that before. Pete Graves, wasn't he?
Yeah, keeping our big name players. Lascelles, that was the real biggie. Shelvey as well. We've got ourselves a goal scorer.
How?
I think Rondon was just. Not a bright spark exactly, but he was a positive in a very poor West Brom team. Yeah,
I'm not dropping names, but me and Pete and you were talking before that, although the squad, I think the first 11 is like for like from last season, but the squad, he's got rid of Mbemba, he's got rid of Mitrovic, Colback, etc. I can go on and on. He's brought in players that are now might challenge a little bit more, so he's got rid of the dead, but I think the only one possibly Save, but we know that the foreign transfer window is still open. Is that better? We know that
when you put it like that, yes. I mean, what's not to like about getting rid of the players who are taking up the wage bill and just blocking opportunities for potential youth academy products to sort of come through to the first team. So yeah, I mean, I love Mitrovic, but he was never going to get another game under Rafa. That much was clear. Colback, I think his time at Newcastle has been long over. And what was the other player? Mbemba. Again, sad to see him go. I did like Mbemba, but again, I don't think he was ever going to play under Rafa ever again. So yeah, it's good to get him off the wage bill.
If we take the money just aside, just for 1 second, because I'm trying to be positive here, if we just put it aside for 1 second, I think the squad is better, but the first 11 for me is all like for like. Now, as you can see behind us, the transfer window is closed. In the next day or two, obviously we've got the preview, we've got a couple of Tottenham, we've got expressions coming on, we've got We Are Tottenham TV, we've got Dan talking about, you know, what happens, what should we do to get Mike Ashley out. We've got obviously the Spurs game, we've got a lot happening. Maybe, you know, the protests on the weekend might help things, but we are quite doom and gloom at the moment, and that's down to one man, in my opinion, Mike Ashley. You know, the focus will now switch on the games and Rafa Benitez's contracts. We'll all know that's going to happen. Let us know what you think, of course, as well. And we'll be heading back up north now. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your night. Bye bye.